All right, we've got Crusher GC captain Bryson DeChambeau. He's playing in his first LIV Golf Dallas Duels event. Bryson, obviously, you've generated some impressive traffic on your social channels. Since this is your first Duels appearance, how do you approach the opportunity compared to previous content you've been involved in?
Yeah, well, I'm excited for this week. I think having it be my home tournament is going to be a lot of fun, and I think it's great to come to Dallas and have everybody come out and support us. I think there's going to be upwards of 40,000 people potentially here this week, so it's going to be a lot of fun and super excited for the week. The golf course is in incredible shape. It's going to be a tough test of golf, and man, what a fiery place this could be. So I'm excited for the week.
You're playing with FP. Phil was in here earlier. He thinks you guys are overconfident.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm going to focus more on the golf this week. I'm looking forward to a great test of golf, and our team's coming off of 2 wins, so we're pumped to be looking at going 3 for 3 for the Crushers, and I'm more excited about that and focused on that right now.
Okay. All right, we'll open it up for questions.
Hey, Bryson. Bo Evans, CBS News Texas. Everyone knows you spend a lot of time tweaking your own equipment, but we're doing a story focusing on Ben Genty and his team at the equipment trailer out there. Do you spend a lot of time in there? And if you do, can you tell us about Ben and his team and what they do for you guys?
Yeah, I mean, Ben and his team has been great out here in the States events where we need help, we need support. Most trailers, when I was at my time over on the tour, they would leave every Wednesday. So it's nice that we're able to have him out here for the full week, every week, which has been great for all of us to prep and get ready for events and then majors as well. And you come after a tough day of golf or something and you're struggling with some irons, they can make some adjustments to help you out. So it's a tremendous benefit to us. And quite honestly, with LA Golf, he's been helping us out with a lot of LA Golf product, which is another tremendous benefit. And very grateful for their team and they're hard workers, and they do a great job.
Yeah, I've been kind of calling him the Dr. Frankenstein of LIV Golf.
He looks like it too.
Hey, Bryson, right here. Ben Swanger, D Magazine.
Yeah.
I'd love your take on Fields Ranch East. Obviously, it just hosted the KPMG PGA last week.
Yeah.
There's been a couple reports, a couple stories tearing that golf course apart. Obviously, the women were playing 6-hour rounds, and they had some negative things to say also. But you've played it, so what's your take on it? Is it a PGA championship-worthy course?
Man, I'd have to do more research on that to fully give my best assessment, but I think it's a difficult test of golf. They can get that golf course playing incredibly tough, so it'll be a tough challenge with unique variables at play. And again, those greens are quite diabolical too. The edges of the greens, they roll off pretty hard. So man, it'll be a tough test of golf, but one that I think we're excited to try and conquer.
Another question for you. Ryder Cup's going to come here faster than we know it.
Yeah.
Do you think Keegan Bradley is deserving of playing, not just being the captain?
I personally think, given how he's played, I could confidently say he should be a part of the team for sure. Yeah.
All right, Randy with the Dallas Morning News.
Flip it around. There we go.
Bryson, how does this course fit your game?
Man, well, I would say I can hit a lot of irons off the tees to keep myself in play and out of the rough, which I probably won't do because I like hitting driver. But I'd say from a driving perspective, I can have a bit of an advantage of just hitting irons off the tee, and there's a couple par fives that I can reach into with my length, and I've just got to be careful of the run out. So I've got to do a little bit more due diligence on how far balls are running out in the fairways and account for that tomorrow. But a lot of it's going to be how I drive the ball this week.
Kathleen?
With the Dallas Morning News, Kathleen Ortiz. I was going to ask you about the audience of LIV Golf and how doing the duels and content creation helps, grow the audience, and in what ways?
I think content creation is the future of golf. It is going to be a huge vertical that people probably underestimate, and they have underestimated for a while, and it will continue to grow. People want to see organic, authentic content, and that's what Phil's doing a great job of currently. I'm excited to continue to showcase what we're doing on my channel, which it's just been a lot of fun. I certainly enjoy it a lot, and transitioning it over to LIV Golf has been great for LIV, I think, and hopefully we can grow it into a bigger, better space. But ultimately, we want to showcase the best golf in the world too, right? We're not here just to be content creators. We want to showcase the best golf in the world, and I think that's what's very important for this weekend. Is making sure that people realize when they're coming out here, they're seeing some of the best golfers in the world play on an incredibly difficult golf course. So extremely excited to showcase that this week, and it's fun kind of meshing the two.
Yeah, Bryson, you've been very involved with promoting the tournament. You've had
Yeah.
the street
The
sign,
sign,
you've
yeah.
had the
Oh, yeah.
billboards, you've had, what is about, because, I mean, you play a lot of places. What is it about promoting this? Is your connection with Albert, or what do you like about being so involved in this tournament?
Well, for me, it's my hometown in a sense. I'm in Dallas. I live in Grapevine, but it's still my pretty much my hometown and my home tournament in a sense, I would say. And that's quite honestly why I think I was given the responsibility, even though I didn't have to, it was a responsibility to promote the event, is because I want to showcase this great golf course and what LIV product is all about, the team competition about it, how diabolical it can be, and how difficult it can be to win not only an individual title out here, but a team championship title out here. So there was numerous reasons, and for that, I can confidently say I was happy to do that for them.
Second question, I know your performance in the majors hasn't been what you wanted this year, and you got one more coming up in Portrush. Just wondering what your thoughts are on Portrush. I assume you played there before, but kind of what your thoughts was, maybe can redeem what hadn't been up to your standards from a major year.
Yeah, I'd say, disappointed that I haven't won one yet. I've got to fine-tune my game and focus on executing my shots the way I know how I can on the golf course. I haven't been doing that recently. So a little bit more due diligence on my side of the coin, not taking things for granted, and focusing on what I can do to give myself the best chance to win at the British Open. Probably being a little more strategic that week.
Have you been to Portrush?
I played it last time around when Shane won. So
Do you
yeah.
remember much about it?
Yeah. There was. It can be diabolical. Driver is key on that golf course in wind conditions, in side wind conditions. It's going to be a good test of controlling your golf ball. So I've got to be in touch with my game. I've got to have a better feel.
Bryson, one last question.
Yeah.
Obviously, this week we're playing at 3 rounds of stroke play. Last year, it's match play. Didn't turn out all that well for the Crushers that day. What's the difference in how you approach your course this week versus last year?
Well, I'd say you're not going to be going for everything. In match play, you kind of go for everything, and this is a little more strategic. One hole, you make it 7 or 8, it's going to cost the team dearly rather than just being one hole, right? So you've got to be a bit more strategic out here and play your golf ball a little bit more conservatively.
Do you feel like it fits the Crushers more from a stroke play standpoint?
I'd say for the 3 other individuals, yes. For me, probably not. So I've got to be diligent.
All right, we appreciate the time. All the best this week.
Thank you, guys.